Hello, welcome back to Movie Clip Mania. Today we are going to review the American psychological thriller, The Menu. Like and subscribe if you enjoy our channel. Foodie Tyler Ledford and his date, Margot Plants, make a trip by boat to Hawthorne, a restrictive eatery possessed and worked by big-name cook Julian Slowick, situated on a confidential island. Different visitors going to the supper are Lillian Blossom, a food pundit, her manager Ted, well-off regulars Richard and Ann Librand, cleaned-up celebrity George Diaz and his own associate Felicity Lynn, colleagues Soren, Dave, and Bryce, and Slowick's alcoholic mother Linda. The gathering is given a visit through the island by the eatery maître d'hôtel, Elsa, who takes note of that Margot was not Tyler's assigned visitor for the night. Supper starts, and gourmet specialist Slowick presents a progression of courses, conveying progressively disrupting speeches about each dish. For the third course, awkward bits of insight about every visitor going from undertakings to misappropriation are uncovered by means of laser-printed pictures on tortillas. During the fourth course, top assistant chef Jeremy commits suicide, causing alarm among the visitors, aside from Tyler. At the point when Richard attempts to leave, the staff cut off his ring finger. Hawthorne's private supporter Doug Varick, to whom Slowick needed to give up responsibility for eatery to remain above water during the coronavirus pandemic, is then suffocated. For the fifth course, which starts with Slowick permitting himself to be wounded by Catherine, a female representative whom he physically bothered, the female visitors eat with Catherine while the male visitors are allowed the opportunity to get away from the island by means of a mental contest, yet Slowick's staff get every one of them. Catherine uncovers that she was the one to recommend that Slowick kill the visitors as a whole and everybody on the island. Slowick makes sense of that every visitor was welcomed in light of the fact that they either added to him losing his enthusiasm for his specialty or on the grounds that they get by off taking advantage of crafted by craftsmen and laborers like him and his group. He reports that everybody present will be dead before the night's over. Since Margot's presence was spontaneous, Slowick secretly gives her the decision of kicking the bucket either with the staff or the visitors, and when she wavers, he picks the previous for her. Margot is a formally served exposed as an escort Richard and whose genuine name is Aaron. Slowick uncovers that Tyler was welcomed to the supper months ahead of time and informed that the visitors would be killed. In spite of this, Tyler was so passionate in his longing to partake in Slowick's art that he stayed discreet and recruited Margot to trade his ex for the night since Hawthorne didn't propose to situate for gatherings of one. Slowick welcomes Tyler to cook then, at that point, embarrasses him before everybody by offending his food. Slowick murmurs in Tyler's ear and Tyler leaves the kitchen, dejected. Slowick requests that Margot go to the smokehouse and gather a barrel required for dessert. As she leaves the kitchen, she sees Tyler's body in a wardrobe, after he has hanged himself. In transit, Margot slips into Slowick's home, just to be gone after by a desirous Elsa, unfortunate that she would be supplanted by Margot. After a fight, Margot unintentionally kills Elsa. Subsequent to seeing an outlined representative of the month grant showing Slowick as a youthful and blissful cook at a comfort food joint coffee shop, Margot tracks down a radio, calls for help and gets back to the eatery with the barrel. A Coast Watchman official named Dale shows up from his boat, however after the visitors are persuaded they have been saved, he uncovers himself to be a line cook in camouflage and gets back to the kitchen. As treat is being ready, Margot ridicules Slowick's dishes and cold cooking and grumbles that she is as yet eager. At the point when Slowick asks what she might want to eat, Margot demands a cheeseburger and fries. Moved by her unassuming solicitation, Slowick actually does as such, tracking down happiness in making the dish, and after one chomp, Margot solicitations to take it to go. Slowick and the staff permit her to leave, with then quietly reassuring her to do as such. Margot takes the coast gatekeeper boat moored close by and gets away from the island. The sweet is a raised s'mores dish. The staff cover the floor with squashed graham saltines and decorate the visitors with stoles made of marshmallows and caps made of chocolate. Slowick then sets the cafe burning, exploding the barrel and killing the visitors, staff, and himself. Securely away from the island, Margot eats her cheeseburger peacefully while watching the cafe consume, utilizing a duplicate of the menu to wipe her mouth. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.